DM has a love-hate relationship with you. Say what now? He don't like how vulnerable you make him and weak. It's almost like kryptonite with Superman. You are his kryptonite, but at the same time, he needs you and he wants you. He can't resist you. But on the flip side, he do all of these secret underhand things that he think nobody knows about, because he be using the karmic women to do it. And this is one of the reasons why you can't decipher and tell who's messing with you or who's, causing problems, because his energy is all tied up with their energy. Say what now? These are some of the things that is happening underneath the skin, I hear. What? You have some DMs that are so enmeshed within these situations with these women, families, jobs, or whatever. And you have been getting mixed emotions or mixed feelings or signals or whatever you want to say from them because of this. Okay, you need to break this down a little bit more. All right, here we go. You have a person or persons with an S that, deep within their soul, because you guys share a soul possibly, or a life path or whatever, if you're twins, it's a soul recognition. The soul recognizes the soul. So therefore, there's a foundation of, I'll say, love. Okay? So that is there. It's like the common denominator, right? But then you come on up from the soul level and you reach this thing we call the skin or the flesh. And this is where the problem and the warring is. Because now I'm seeing the eyes, how your eyes is a natural thing, right? It's a physical thing. It's most of the times the things that you go by, right? If you don't want to go deep, we just going from the surface, because I heard underneath the skin. So, long story short, you have a twin or high-level soulmate or whatever you want to call it. You are connected by the soul, but not necessarily in the physical. And that is what's hindering some type of communication, I hear, some type of union, simply because someone is more geared towards or focused on the physical aspect of themselves versus the spiritual aspect of themselves. Or at least they have been more focused on the physical. And so because of that, problems arise. And one of the problems is, if you have a very, like in the last consult, it was said that there's a lot of lasciviousness still present. Well, it may be present because it's still a part of this person's reality in some way, shape, or form. I'm trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt here, but this is what I'm getting this morning. And I'm going to pull some cards or do something. I really want to do some runes, because those are some powerful tools. I might have to go and search for my runes that I created myself and roll a dice or something, because something gotta give. because people don't understand, or perhaps they do. Let me get back to my point. Anyway, a DM is enmeshed. I keep hearing these words about enmeshed and amassed and impasse, and I'm like, oh God, can I just, and I'm wondering, why is it so easy for someone who is connected to you to just ignore what they sense and see and feel? I'm going to try doing that. I'm just going to try. And my point is, somebody's still connected to karmic situations, people, places, things. And this is what's preventing and hindering communication. I keep hearing communication. Not necessarily union, but I feel like some people just need to talk. A conversation can make a whole lot of things happening. And a lot of people know that. And that's why they, put all kind of hindrances, blocks, whatever. I hear fetters in this DM's path so that he will not move forward. Because really, this DF, if I'm really completely 100% honest, a conversation will do her good, honey. I'm serious. One conversation. That's it. It don't have to be a whole elaborate production. Just a conversation in private. That's it. And that's another thing. Why don't this person like privacy? Like, everything got to be for public view. That's weird. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to see what else comes up for this situation here. Stay tuned. Hey, beloveds. What's up? What's up? What's up? Ciao. Let's see what we can add to this here twin talk situation of a DM, possibly DF as well, having attachments that prevents them from this fated meeting. Oh, because we got angelic prayers here. Come on here, angels. Say we need some intervention because money answereth all things. There's some money matters in this situation that's also a factor. Let me say this. Twin flames is a spiritual, how should I say, relationship. So it has to be handled spiritually. Okay. Money is an energy. But money is also a spiritual thing, especially, I hear that famous word, especially if there's an art. Some people, I'm hearing, choose to want to omit that situation, but it cannot be ignored any longer because that is one of the main things that's preventing this here merge, because it's a spiritual relationship and it must be handled spiritually. I feel like I'm teaching a class. That's interesting. It must be handled spiritually. And I'm getting something say, yeah, you are going to teach a class because your tenacity of what you have been through in this here twin flame relationship deserves and merits, almost certifies and licenses you, Chandra, to teach a class on it, because you came through on the other side and you got the victory. Although you may not have it in your hand just yet, but you do, because you triumphed through a whole lot of crap and you will teach a class. Okay, Spirit, come through. You will teach a class because you're certified. It's almost like you're a certified twin flame specialist. Really? Licensed, internationally acclaimed, certified twin flame specialist. Even though you don't have that in your hand tangibly yet, but the proof is in the pudding, honey. You just wait and see. Okay, Spirit, come through. I didn't plan this, y'all. I did not. But this is what I'm getting is I feel like I'm teaching a class because people are trying to, since I'm a teacher or I hear professor, I'm working on that PhD. Ooh, child. But I hear in the spirit, you already there. I'm like, okay. Anyway, people are trying to ignore and omit. Okay, let me scratch that. Maybe they're not trying to ignore and omit this, but they are having a hard time moving forward in a twin flame relationship because they're treating it as if it's not a spiritual thing. And perhaps they don't know how to treat it as a spiritual thing because they're not spiritually inclined or not used to I want to say confronting things spiritually versus physically or carnally. And me, I am no way, shape, or form perfect. No, she ain't perfect. But she does have a pure heart with pure intentions in whatever I do. I can take that to the bank. And so with this here situation, I approach it spiritually. And it gets you in trouble a lot. Not just the twin flame thing, but being who you are, authentic. That's the famous word, authentic. Being who you are, I choose to approach life or whatever from a spiritual aspect. Now that gets you in trouble or make you signaled out, which could get you in trouble, right? And so, let me reel this back in. You're trying to manifest a twin flame relationship, but you're not doing it by design, is what I'm getting. This is a spiritual thing. Anyway, so what I'm saying is you cannot ignore the spiritual aspect of a twin flame relationship, all of it. If you have wronged your person, you can be out here telling all these readers, mind controlling them about, oh, DM so sorry and he want to come forward. I mean, if I hear another reader say that, I'm just going to shut the phone off. I'm like, he trying to convince himself. And he's trying to gather the energy or help from, solicit, I hear, the energy and help from others, readers, to affirm what he or she believes, that they should be forgiven for this art that they want to, one, ignore and omit and not confess. They just want to brush it, sweep it under the rug and move forward into this, beautiful place. And a DF may go along with that. But again, this relationship is spiritually based. I don't care if a DF go along with it. You're going to come into some type of situation where you're going to have to confront the art. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. I'm really tired of hearing about this art and this money matters, because that's where it came from. It's a money thing in this particular situation. Okay? It's a money thing. Perhaps someone stole some money. Perhaps someone used some money or used somebody's name. They do that now. They're trying to get grants and PPP loans and all of this stuff in a business or in your name without your consent. And they ain't even giving you no. These the dumbest thieves in the world. If you gonna use somebody's information, don't you think you need to give them a piece of the pie? Hello. But no, they're greedy. Anyway, something like that has taken place, and you just want to act as if it hasn't, or if your person don't know about it because they're not saying anything. I don't know. And I don't like talking about it because I'm just tired of this whole situation. And I don't know. It just came up with the cards. Money answers all things, because this is a spiritual sensual self-care tools in the lover's lane. CSSN, Chandra C's Shopping Network. We have a plethora of therapeutic tools and gifts for your therapeutic needs. Books, candles, gemstone jewelries, wands, everything that you would need to help you in specific areas of your life. Amen. Schedule a consult or order today on our website. In the spirit of giving, during this season, you can donate unwrapped gifts, toys for boys and girls, or gift cards. Please mail to our address for CS Inc., P.O. Box 3355, Alpharetta, Georgia 30023. Thank you in advance, and we will be glad to bless boys and girls during this holiday season, or a family in need. Amen. Peace and love. Beloveds, thank you for connecting or staying connected to us on our social media platforms. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't be bashful. We love you all. And then you can also point, click, shop, and give. Support your friend in holistic wellness, spirit, soul, and body. Schedule your $44 for 30 minutes. Additional minutes will be an additional fee. The link is below in the description box to make it simple and easy to schedule your $44, either the Akasha Consult or the Spiritual Astral Profiling. Amen. I hope to see you soon on our website. Peace and love. other card was angelic prayers that has went before us. And also what I just saw was we must be at the precipice, because I heard that word precipice. And then here's the other card, breakthrough. So angels is propelling someone to make things right financially. You can't just ignore the situation any longer and think you're going to just, it's like you illegally want to enter a palace without paying for a ticket or entering an event, an exquisite event, and you didn't pay to get there, or you stole a ticket or something like that. I'm just saying. So, see how I just went off on a tangent with that money thing. Spirit ain't playing. So, angelic prayers, money answer, all things, and a breakthrough is here in this here relationship. Is there anything else that wants to show up? Let's see. Let's see, child. DIY. That could be what the money is for. You know, you may be making a charitable donation or giving a gift or a love offering to someone's cause in crafting and gemstone or organites or making jewelries. Is this what Spirit is saying? Because you will become more powerful when you have clear vision. These things will help your vision to clear up. Only if you believe that. I mean, I've been saying this for some years now. I'm like kind of like over it. So that's why I seem like nonchalant. I'm like, not this again, please. Dream language. Somebody saw something in a dream. Perhaps this is why this is coming up. And we need to stay on that health kick. You got more organite. Someone need to meditate. Probably me. Oh, I can't wait to do this right here. Bubble bath, cleanse, and detox. You, dear children, are from God and have overcome them, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. I told you, we triumph over this here situation. Certified specialist, twin flame specialist. You got some opportunities that may be coming your way because of this triumph and your medicinal healing properties or abilities. Okay, Spirit. What else you want to say? Because I think I'm out of storage space, so my phone may be cutting off. But the overall thing is, there's a breakthrough here in money. Somebody said hallelujah to the yeah. And you might be getting some news real soon about this. Heard that earlier today. All right, what else? Lovers. You know you had to throw that lover. Oh, another owl. Wisdom. You will have wisdom from on high. That's why the little owl, not a little, but he was juicy and jumbo, showed up, because it was an omen, a sign of luck that's coming your way. Thank you. I don't know why I'm so lackadaisical with this here consult. Like, I don't know. Is that all the cards? Or do we have anything else that wants to show up? I did a lot of talking in this here one. So I don't know. Come on, bro. Express yourself. How long must I cry? No more tears. Unless it's tears for joy. Because I'm about to make some handmade stuff that's going to bless you real good. And you're going to have some more news coming about that too. I don't know. I think that's it. This phone is doing its own thing, as you can see. Oh, like my hair doing its own thing today. Like, sometimes you just got to let it hang out. Spirit. Whee! What else? Is there anything else that I need to bring out before I close this little set out? We are rededicating this baby. And this baby is the spiritual relationship, your work that's going to come up out of it. We're rededicating all of that back unto God. Our health, rededicating it back unto God. We may need to do some smoothie and juicing here. Here we go. Rededication. Because this is basically where it all started. It started with the hair. Maybe that's why my hair's out. Oh, Spirit is interesting. I'm telling you. Because I never wear my hair out. I just felt like wearing it out and combing it out. Ain't no really style or nothing. It's just getting some air. And then it started with the hair. This journey for me started with my hair. And then my food. I started here. Juicing, smoothies, vegetarian, vegan lifestyle. How many years now? So maybe education. God giving me a new license, a new certification. A twin flame specialist. Wow. This was a big part of my journey. I think I took like 2 baths a day. Cannot wait to get back into that. Maybe not 2 a day, but Child. Is there anything else? He said beginning again. All right. We'll begin again. Just like my song from my first recording. I'll begin again today. Every day is a new day of grace and mercy. And we're beginning this here work and rededicating it back to God. And we're thanking Him for whatever is coming in. I'm grateful for it. Because there's a treasure that has been unleashed. And it's about to show up in our world. Because we have grown throughout all of this. Because we have trusted in God and not in a dollar, because we ain't had none. Money matters. It does. That's why we have fruitful growth in all of our gettings. We are getting understanding of what's really going on here. All right. I ain't pulling no sexy cards, but look who came out. The Queen is here. I'm going, y'all. I think that's it. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh man, he is really going all the way back, because it really low-key started with singing. Wow. Okay, this is a rededication of this ministry. Okay, Spirit, I get it. Jeez Louise, we're rededicating everything back to God. Amen. And we're gonna start over fresh and anew with some chant, with some cheddar, okay? You're going to do it right. Not that it was wrong, but we're going to do it better. How about that? Ooh-wee. With passion. Why am I still shuffling? Oh, and it might be home base because God is still speaking. Y'all don't want to know what the next card is. It might be home base because this is the land that we are embarking upon, a fruitful place, okay? And look at this card. I cannot. 2 into 1. And what's after that? Twin flame. I'm done. I'm just done. Am I done now, Spirit? Oh, I want to read this card. And then I'm going to close out. This is the card. These are my cards from Envision Fusion Oracle. Have you gotten your copy yet? Well, what are you waiting on? It is Galatians 5:22-23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. So we have operated in these things throughout this twin flame journey, and now we are about to receive the blessings, the bountiful, fruitful blessings of the Lord. Amen. Peace.